Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this Best of Silly series between ST.Hack. He is in the light blue trunks playing Terran to the east of this particular map, which is, of course, Metropolis versus his opponent. It is Creator.Prime, currently one game apiece in this Best of 5 series. He is in the red trunks playing Protoss to the south.
He is indeed, and is Hack going to take gas again? Is he going to take gas again? Or are we going to see something crazy again? Because that's, you know, if he takes gas, then we could. If he doesn't, then we'll have a lot slower of a game. But so far, in every single game he's played, actually no, he did not take gas on one game actually in Daybreak before, but pretty much like 3 out of 4 games he's taken gas. So the pattern suggests it, but on such a big map like Metropolis, and especially he doesn't know he's spawned close by air, he may just go gasless.
Yes, very well might. We'll see, though. Hack just hates going gasless from what I see. He just loves trying these crazy things. But, yeah, we could very well see that. And no gas as of yet. We would see it maybe on 13 supply if it was coming after the barracks. We'll find out in the next few seconds if he decides to take gas now. If he doesn't, then it's a little bit late. You can still take it on late 13 after getting an extra SCV. 14's a little bit too late. And he is queuing up another SCV on top of that, so I see no gas.
No gas.
No gas. There we go. That has now been determined. The ruling has been cast down.
And he's not going to supply... Oh, he is going to supply depot, then run away. So just in case his opponent does scout early with a probe, he sees the same thing as he's seen every other game and may think there's proxy something, there's a Hellion Marine drop coming, anything along those lines, because that's what it's been, or that's what has been shown so far. But
Hack, something.
Oh man, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, he's gonna play straight up, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. His mech attempt didn't work out so well for him, but at the end of the day, we're now down to a best of 3. So the mech attempt is cancelled out by the whatever the hell that was in game 2, and now everything is square, and we can go back to the way things used to be, the way I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
This whole new style scares me.
No, hold that on. Hold your horses.
That's not straight up. That's not straight up at all. That's a second racks
coming. So we're gonna have like a little cheese again.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of cheese. You know that can add so much flavor to the recipe.
Yeah.
A bit of cheese. What's wrong with that?
Well, there's a little bit of cheese that adds flavor. Then there's too much cheese, and I guess you're getting used to that because you live in America. But
yeah, this is add cheese to a lot of things.
Back here in Europe, we don't like that much cheese.
No.
It's okay, but not that much. But
yeah, we'll see.
This may be a little bit too much. I don't know. This could be.
Yeah, the triple racks cheeseburger coming out right here from Hack, placing down that bunker, and well, it may trick him. It's the same strategy he's been using up to this point. Though the first time it didn't trick him. Creator knew what was going on. He's going to try and go in a second time. He's not going to spot a damn thing, unfortunately. Bunker is now up. The range upgrade is wonderful, and it's not good time soon. But yeah, it is straight up 3 racks behind this. Right now, it's gasless 3 racks. It's just pure marine.
Yeah, he'll pull SCVs with this.
And all in.
Soon. Yeah, completely all in.
Yep, and that's 1 gate expand here for Creator. He's not playing super safe like previous game. He actually went, well, he went 4 gate, which I suppose is sort of super safe if he caught something coming in his direction, but also it's aggressive. Second gas coming down.
Oh, Stalker runs past the bunker. Look at that.
Ooh.
Sees no expansion.
Yes.
Big move by Creator. Sacrifices a lot of health, if not everything, of that Stalker to do that.
But what is his spot? Yeah, he's throwing another gateway down. He's throwing another gateway down. So how effective will this really be? Naked Marines coming in, and he sees a lot moving across the map. So why are these Marines here? Another gateway coming down behind that. Creator.Prime may very well, after that move, be able to hold this.
And he's actually going to expand behind this. This reminds me of something I did before. I'm like, well, I don't really know how to wall in. I'm going to do it, and then I'm just going to expand. Threw down the expansion. Yeah, so
quick expand behind it.
Going to do that too.
Yeah, alright, well, a little bit of damage being done on the high ground there, once again, by Creator.Prime as the aggression comes in, and he's going to try and just bunker up on that natural, and he might be able to do it. You know, the gateways are now coming in, though. Let's see what can end up happening. Does he have the gas? He does have the gas to bring in some sentries who can wall off against that bunker, but I don't think he's going to actually need that, just he's pulling probes off the line here as well, and can Hack get that bunker up? It's not looking so likely right now, I'm afraid.
No, a lot of probes are going down, but that doesn't really matter at the end of the day because there's 2 Nexus compared to 1 command center, and that was dealt with pretty easily. Bunker does not care for this. Nope. And, well, Creator is in a decent position. He can either chrono boost the heck out of his Nexuses or chrono boost the heck out of his gateways and try a bounce back attack, but the way he's doing it, he's going straight for probes, man. There's the Robo, he doesn't give a damn and is already in the lead.
Yeah, he is ahead, without question. He only lost 6 probes, which really doesn't make that much of a difference, especially bearing in mind his opponent lost 3 in return, so on double Nexus it doesn't matter. Now, he's not really going to be able to poke so much here. You know, he can poke a little bit, but it doesn't really make any difference. The bunker's very easily fixed. Marines now moving in to try and intercept there. A little bit of risky business coming in here from Creator.Prime, but he's confident with his micro, as he should very well be, and is able to pick off a Marine for free. Nothing wrong with that, and he's cruising. But what happens when your first cheese fails, Apollo? What kind of other cheese do you put into play?
There's a lot of different kind of double up cheeses.
Yep,
but
delicious double up cheese.
Hack's not using any. He's actually just, he doesn't like dairy products anymore.
Apparently not. Well, he's done third command center behind this, which is obviously a catch-up maneuver.
Yeah.
So some people even call that economic cheese, which I don't think in this case it really is. He's already got that expansion up, but unfortunately he's going up against 2-base Colossus, and he's got no way to deal with that yet.
That's like the best answer, actually. 2-base Colossus and double Forge. You know, through being behind like that, oh, loses a Stalker.
Yep, nice
I want to get
move
these
by
words out, but these Marines keep shooting.
How dare they?
With the third command center, it's like the standard follow-up, unless it's like a secondary all-in. It should be third command center to catch up because he didn't do enough. And what does the third commander do? Delay everything, tech-wise. So Colossus and Double Forge, why the hell not? His opponent can't do anything here. And even though he's moving across the map with a handful of Marines, that's going to get shut down pretty easy. So he won't dedicate to that.
Yeah, I certainly don't think so, and Hack is in a really awful position at this point. The factory is just coming down. There is a Colossus already on the way. How do you catch up to that? Well, it really depends how long Creator wants to hang around, because right now these Marines are not going to do too much. They are only just now working on Stim. There is no combat shield. The Marauder count is nowhere near as high as it needs to be. There is no starport. The Observer is going to be able to confirm all of that, and Creator is going to be grinning to himself and saying, you know what? That little attack of yours wasn't very good, was it?
No, it wasn't. And, I mean, right now Creator can throw down 2-3 more gateways and just increase his production. And then he can look to take a third base. Doesn't necessarily need to take an attack, I don't think. Taking an attack is very risky, but could still work. So he may try it. But, like I said, it is still risky, so he may just fall back on a third base, to be honest, and just play the later game. It depends on if he builds a Twilight Council or not to further his upgrades. But he is moving out with a probe. So he may try to do something here with a couple of Colossus.
Possibly. You know, he's got the gateway count to back it up. As long as he doesn't overcommit to it, then I don't see that being a particularly bad idea. 2 more bunkers coming down. Wow, Hack is really paranoid right now. Can't really blame him, honestly. Can't really blame him at all.
Yeah, he sees no third base with that SCV in the bottom left, so he knows that this must be like a 2-base all-in, so he's just preparing for it.
Yep, absolutely. And he's going to go for it very, very shortly. The pylon is there on the back, and Colossus already moving in. Actually, does that have thermal lance? Yeah, it does. He just walked it too close. So, like, what the hell is he doing? And loses a sentry for no reason, and that makes a difference, man. It prevents the wraparound. So currently the bunker's holding steady and giving time to Hack, and especially bearing in mind on the defense here, you can very easily get the Vikings over your ramp, which is a great place where the Stalkers just can't get at them. And here they come. Shields down on the Colossus.
And he'll have to go back. He can't stay. There's too many bunkers. His Vikings out now. He'll have to go back. He's got a third base. He's got a Twilight Council mark coming too, so he'll continue his upgrades. But he's just looking to do a bit of damage here and there.
Yeah, and he's doing a little bit, but not too much. The Colossus are actually taking fire, and it's doing damage to their structure, which is not ideal here. And he hasn't lost his 2 Vikings. Great control here by Hack so far. Loses a barracks, but I don't really know if I would want my Colossus beaten up like that for no reason. Yeah. I'm not a fan of it, honestly. Colossi actually have higher structure count than they do shields. It can be very dangerous to allow your Colossi to take that kind of damage.
And now he falls back and he continues his pro production. We'll go straight into 2-2 now. And as he takes a third base, we'll most likely just add on Templar Archives and be like, yo, do you have enough money for a Ghost Academy Mobius Reactor? Because if you do not, good sir, you shall die versus thy storms. And you know, storms, when they do rain, it rains quite heavy, man. It pours.
When it rains, it pours. It does.
Yeah.
That's very, very true. Just like Sweden and England, both of which we can certainly relate to at the moment. Relate to the fact that it's bloody hot out there at the moment, and this office is heating up. Probably thanks to these Colossi here. The third base is now established. The third base is also established here for Hack as well. So Hack playing from behind, but playing it well. He hasn't really lost anything per se. He salvages all of his bunkers right now. And here is that Templar Archives that you were talking about earlier, coming in here from Creator.
I think you actually nailed it. You know, he's playing from behind, but he's playing it well. I mean, it's not like he can magically get ahead. He's still behind, but he's not making any further mistakes, so he's slowly doing better. The one thing he's way behind on is, number one, upgrades, because that's something he cut out, and number two, Ghost Academy, which he can't really afford until the third base gets properly saturated, which he can go into soon. But like you said, the Templar Archives is down. Storm will be chrono boosted out. So he's behind in other departments despite supply, even though supply looks very similar. And the army value is actually in the lead of Hack. He doesn't have the quality of that supply, like to deal with what Creator has.
Yeah, he's behind in upgrades at the moment. 2-2 is about to complete here for Creator.Prime, and unfortunately, Hack hasn't even finished 1-1 yet, so this is a little bit grim. Of course, Storm cares not for upgrades one way or the other, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Creator.Prime just has a better army at the moment, but more to the point, it doesn't matter if you've got a better army if you don't do anything with it. Can he do anything with it?
Yeah. Well, with 1-1 finishing, there's the Ghost Academy actually coming down. So he will soon be able to. There's an observer there that sees all the Vikings, it sees the army, it sees the lack of upgrades. So I don't think there's an even need to attack from Creator. He'll sit back and be like, well, if I just sit and wait until I'm at 3-3, maybe he's still at 1-1 because Chrono Boost is pretty damn good. And, you know, that if he goes at 3-3 and his opponent's still at 1-1, then yeah, it will end. It will end, no question about it, it will end.
Well, Hack might try and end it before that, though. I mean, as you pointed out, he does just in raw units, he just has more guns than his opponent.
Yeah.
And it comes down to how good an engagement he can get. Viking count is at 9. There's only 3 Colossi, and they're damaged as well. So they're not going to last very long. Especially that one. That one just got beaten up. That one's only got one leg right now. It's just kind of balancing, hopping around, desperately trying to stay in the game. So yeah, this is probably the best time Hack could possibly have to go for it. You know?
No, that's true, man. Like I said, if 3-3 finishes, it's over, man. There's no way you can fight. But before that, there's still a chance. Especially as you said, he's got Vikings and he's got Ghosts. And if he does have a perfect engagement, then yeah, sure.
Dan goes down, he sees the exact composition of what he's up against, and he's confident. He's going to go for it. And Blink is available. He doesn't have +3, so they won't go down quite as quickly. EMP's going off Storm as well, mostly dodged here by Hack. That EMP was not all that effective. He needs to land a better one than that, and here comes the engagement. The Blink coming directly under that, and the Ghost taken out very rapidly right there. Colossi not quite falling fast enough. Storm in the center right here, as Hack splits as quickly as he can right now. Taking a lot of damage. The Colossi are down, however. Hack storming forward once again. We've got more Zealots warping in at this point.
Two more Storms!
Yeah, and they're badly injured as well, taking a big chunk out of them once again. The Medevac's desperately trying to keep an eye on the second Storm comes in right now, and there's Creator.Prime barreling his way through the remainder of Hack's forces. Perfect Storms going down to end the threat of Hack at this point by the looks of it. He loses a lot of units in the process, but there's the GG. As we said,